Hello, everyone. This is OmniTalk Retail. I am Chris Walton.
And I'm Ann Mazinga.
And we are coming to you live once again from the Mirakl Summit, where the best of the best have come together to go beyond and learn all they can about how to do digital commerce better and smarter. And we've got a fun guest here already. He's been really lively before we even got started on this live stream. So let me introduce him. It is Monil Kothari, the president at House of Brilliance. Monil, welcome to OmniTalk.
Thank you for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're excited that you're here with us. I'd love for you to just start by giving us a little bit of brief background on you and House of Brilliance.
Sure. So I'm a third-generation jeweler. You know, my grandfather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 3 generations in. Grandfather did rough diamonds. My dad and uncle moved here, and we're at one point the largest manufacturers and wholesalers of fine jewelry in the U.S. And then I have joined, now it's my 10th year actually this year, and have been focusing on e-commerce. And so at House of Brilliance, my job is to make sure we have something for everyone, and we carry everything under the sun when it comes to fine jewelry.
Wow.
You name it, we have it.
Wow. So we're at the Mirakl Summit. So how many marketplaces do you sell on? Like, especially fine jewelry. Like, fine jewelry is not something I initially think of like marketplaces, you know? So how do you look at that?
So that's actually a very interesting point, and I think marketplaces actually lend more credibility to the brand. And so we work with the original question, 1-800-Flowers, the Bay Marketplace, Verishop. I'm missing one spaced right now. NBC Universal. And previously we were at Belks as well. So all of these retailers have domain authority. Everyone knows them. They trust them. And so when they choose a brand like us to sell, their audience is actually more likely to buy from us. And then to kind of divide it a little bit more, because we carry so much variety, 1-800-Flowers, lower price point, more giftable items, we have an assortment for them.
Oh, wow.
With the Bay being a higher-end luxury marketplace, we have sales of items as upwards of like $5,000 there because that's their customer.
Wow.
So it works for us, actually.
Wow, that's really fast. I had no idea.
I
Did
know.
you?
No.
I had no idea this even existed.
No.
This is great.
And, you know, you've been doing this you're in your 10th year of doing this. You said you kind of brought the company into e-commerce. Why do you feel like it's important for House of Brilliance and other retailers really to be selling on online marketplaces now?
So I think as a brand, selling on multiple marketplaces, is just vital for our business. You know, we can't be over-indexed in one channel like an Amazon. And so I think that's step one. And to my earlier point, every marketplace, which isn't just another retailer, has a different audience. So if I want to have an audience that wants the lower price point giftable items, we have 1-800-Flowers. At the same time, the Bay needs higher price point items. They have that more affluent customer. We want to be able to support them. So they all become win-win partnerships as well. And I think that's why it's important to have a multi-channel marketplace approach.
Yeah.
So is it really just diversification then, or is there more to it?
Generally, yes, it is a diversification play. But I think in our category, especially because of the uniqueness of our products or the category itself, I think it goes back to what I was saying is every retailer has its core audience.
Right.
And so if we want to reach that, you can't just do it through one channel.
So you're being very pinpointed and thinking about which marketplaces do I want to be on based on which end customers I can reach.
Correct, exactly.
Okay.
And I want to talk to you a little bit. I'm really interested to hear the seller point of view for these marketplaces. We've talked to some retailers about marketplaces. The retailers are in the news often about starting marketplaces. But what has the onboarding process been like for you as a seller? And especially on the Mirakl platform, like what has that process been like? Why is it beneficial to kind of be on that Mirakl platform?
That's a great question. And in general, across the board, onboarding is such a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Okay, I imagine.
Heard that.
Yeah.
We have retailers that will take 6 to 12 months just to finish vendor paperwork.
Yeah.
Because of legal, I guess. So that's why I give Mirakl a lot of credit. I think having a standardized platform like they have makes onboarding way easier and way quicker. And I think in some channels we've been able to go live as quickly as a week. And I think that again is a win-win.
Wow.
You know, first to market is the most important thing.
And the reason for that is because Mirakl is working with lots of sellers and lots of retailers, and so they know like what item data needs to be inputted, what product description requirements are there, all those types of things, right?
Yes, exactly. And because they have that expertise on both sides, I think in general their platform keeps improving so that the onboarding experience and just general usage of it becomes so much better for everyone involved.
Yeah, and Monil, are there specific challenges then, because you are a higher price point item, it's a specialty item, it's a gifting item, are there things that are really like core or requirements to you getting on a marketplace that you have experience with Mirakl in order to kind of fulfill all of the expectations of the end consumer who's shopping for fine jewelry?
Yeah, I'd say the biggest one is returns. It's a necessary evil, and so whatever return terms a retailer or marketplace throws at us, we generally accept it because our category is a high return rate, but it's because in turn that gives customers confidence to pay $5,000 for a diamond studs.
Yeah, online when they aren't seeing it.
Yeah, I think our biggest price point we sold online is $50,000, but it's because that customer knows this retailer and this brand has their back.
Yeah, and they have a reputation.
Yeah, I'd say returns, but we have like 20-25% returns.
Wow.
It is what it is.
That blows my mind, really.
I know.
Wow. Well, and it gives the retailer the confidence that you're going to stand by your product, too,
100%,
right? 100%.
yeah.
That's a key point. All right, well, last question. We're at the Mirakl Summit where the theme is Go Beyond. So how does Mirakl help you go beyond? How would you sum it all up?
So I would sum it up as Mirakl being more than just a piece of software. Their team has been amazing to work with. They go out of their way to make introductions, to see what they can do to open new channels.
Yeah.
They take feedback on product. They're not just some in-between software and you have no contact with them. I mean, that's why I'm here. I got a personal invite.
Right.
So I think that is the biggest takeaway for me, is that Mirakl has been so hands-on and so good to us. And I know that's, again, it always comes down to win-win.
Yeah.
When we win, they win, their retailers win.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about working with Mirakl.
It's been a common theme. Yeah, it seems like a lot of two-way communication happening throughout this process across sellers, retailers, coordinated by Mirakl. All right, man. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was
Thank you
great
for having
having
me.
you. It was really interesting to meet you, learn about a new angle of the business and marketplaces, particularly for high-end jewelry. Who knew? I sure as heck didn't.
No.
Did you, Ann?
No, this has been very, very informative. $50,000 price point we're selling online.
Yeah, right. Who knew? Who knew?
It happens. I mean, I don't know why, but it happens.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm glad for you. I'm glad that that's
I'm not
happening.
complaining.
Yeah, you're not complaining, right? Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much. We're going to be here all day doing interviews like we do. And until next time, Ann.
Be careful out there.